Anybody wanna look at claims? Before we go through them and sign them, if you didn't look at them?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I'll pass them down, I looked at them already.
I hope Kobe goes that way. And I hope his brother would.
Do you have the race on the agenda, racetrack?
Oh, we're gonna talk about it in,
See, that
the
tells better.
second one.
Second, oh, there it is. Letters for enhanced Iowa grant.
Did they bring a train in, or do they just slide?
Yeah, they're supposed to do that yet this week too, before the morning.
That didn't make any sense to me, it's a racetrack.
Looks like you did a photograph the file before.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm sure I put it on it.
Yeah, I thought you did, but
Oh, the 125 roads out of there.
Yeah, you agree on the whole. Yeah, so you know how much is out of there. Yeah, I seen it.
He said it ended up over on the south end of the track.
And we had two of them on the
I seen it was hanging with the field.
tractor and went slamming the tracks in front of the tractor.
oh, it is 8. Let's stand and do the pledge, please. Flags in the corner. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We have public discussion. You have public discussion, I heard.
Yeah, I do. We weren't first here, does that mean we get a second?
Doesn't matter, they're on the agenda. So state your name and what you're trying to do and.
Manuel Gerber. And, I guess we have some drainage issues and just here to understand how the process works and what we need to do.
So Manuel and Dave, it's in Whittemore, section 31.
31,
31.
29, 31.
And I was out there the other day, Manuel and Dave's son Carl. And, well, there's a big washout there, right, in Jim Bonsetter's, but there's, with the new tiling from the north, it's overloaded. I mean, the system really,
We're vastly overloaded.
yeah. And so you're wanting to.
Well, I
look at
guess our
options.
thought process is, and I brought some maps if you wanna look at them, you don't have to, but our thought process is to try to open drain it straight east to what I would call Lots Creek, which I think is what, back one on your maps.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that through ground?
We're a short mile from the creek there.
Is that through ground that you own?
Between our family, we own quite a little of that ground in that area. It'd be under probably 4 names, not? Eileen Harder, Dave, myself, Carl, Dolores Maxter.
So you'd have to
But the
go,
problem, well, you can say it better than I, how long did water flow open there after this last one?
After this last one, we had water coming out of my tile over 2 weeks. They're dumping a private 12-inch into a 14 county tile.
okay,
And the 14 goes clear up, and some more ground's been annexed in, the Larry Fogarty's. So that water actually comes out of the 14, comes back up out of the intake in Jim Bonspitter's field.
so you're
So we either need a,
on the east side of, you're gonna surface drain on the east side of the PK one?
No, they're on the west.
You're on the west,
Yep,
but,
and they wanna drain.
Right over against
Drain
Highway
east.
15.
oh,
Right.
And then the water also comes in from Palo Alto County there, comes into that same main.
now I got about where you're
There's
at.
kind of a Y
But
there.
is there anything under 15? I'm not sure. to do it.
Is there a culvert through the road?
Yeah, there's also tile, well, there's a culvert there, but then the next mile north, there's a tile that comes through from Larry Fogarty's, comes under the road there, in too.
Okay,
I think the county actually ends at, the fence line there, a quarter mile north of 170th Street. The county main ends at that point.
Yep.
so you're not trying to do this as a county project or as private project?
Well, I guess the preference would be county, but I guess what do we have to do to make that happen?
Have you talked to any Tyler or engineer to see if you have the grade to do what you're looking for? Like, to design the project?
I've just shot it with our GPS.
Okay,
But if they're gonna do a
And
surface,
I talked to the engineer and really got nowhere, so I thought, well, I'll come to this group and see really what we need to do to move ahead.
which engineer did you talk to?
Well, not a.
Well, I can't even.
Oh. Okay,
but technically, we hardly ever do surface drain projects.
yeah,
In
surface
a
drainage,
county
drainage district.
drainage district, we don't do that. So if you're gonna do a surface drain, you're gonna have to do it on your own.
Okay, so what
Are
happens
you-
is we would want to surface drain that through the ditch.
You can,
Okay,
you just
then
have
can
to
we
have-
tile under that too? So we
Well-
could unhook this whole county north of there?
probably not. But if you're gonna surface drain, you can run it wherever you want, as long as all the landowners are in agreement.
That would be the first thing I would
Yeah.
say, I don't,
But we got
I
to
think-
go under a county blacktop.
Well,
there's a procedure for that, for
you're gonna go
crossing the
underneath
right of
P
way.
16?
Yeah, one coming south out of Woodmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a big issue, go down to the engineer and tell him your proposal and where the culvert is that you wanna go through.
Okay,
Just go down to the county engineer, but you're gonna have to have an agreement between everybody that owns land. Written down before the county's gonna approve of anything that you do.
so who makes that approval? This
Every
group or the
landowner.
engineer,
No, you'll have to make
Petition.
just an agreement saying that every landowner whose land you're going through agrees that you can cross their land with a surface drain.
or even if it's in the road ditch?
The road ditch, the county's gonna have to agree that you can do it.
Okay, but the landowners also?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have, that would be,
If you're
I
gonna
mean,
run water across their land, they're gonna have to agree to it. You're probably gonna put in a grass waterway or something, or a ditch.
Well, our goal is to run it right down the road ditch.
You're gonna have to talk to the engineer about that one.
What's that?
From the road ditch to the creek.
Right,
How-
Not across anybody's land.
Well,
well,
it has to,
It would have
depends
to
on
to
whose
get
land
to.
that is, I guess, yeah.
Jack, it has to cross.
So the ditch is the county. So
The ditch is the county's, yeah.
but,
No, the goal would be to run it right through the ditch.
but Jack, you'd have to go from the road ditch
To the-
across people's land
to
to
get to
the
the
open ditch.
PK
for the
one.
district.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is
No, it would run straight in the ditch, the whole half mile.
they're not going across somebody's land.
It does. Well, it's
Would-
gonna have to get to the ditch, and then to get to the ditch, they're gonna have to have,
I'm getting two different stories.
oh,
You're saying. that
Where-
the Ditch all the way
Our land, the ditch runs straight,
right to the creek.
no,
right to the creek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get straight. You guys,
Just take-
you guys are telling.
Well, I'm
me
looking at
what's
the
going
map.
on.
the south ditch on one
Unless
seventieth
he-
street.
You're talking 170th Street?
170th Street, the creek sits here.
Okay, well, that could go,
Okay,
that could go straight down,
yeah,
if they follow the road.
Is there already a culvert in this?
So there's a culvert, but the culvert wouldn't be near big enough.
What's the, is this gonna be surface water running into this ditch?
This is all surface water that has to run clear down from here to Ronnie Schaefer's, which is 2 miles south, and it runs through probably 3 miles of cropland.
So where's this water going now? Is it going on to your land?
Well, it's on our land and it goes through, but then it sits there and it's waiting to get through this 14-inch tile forever. And the elevations are here, I mean, we're only dealing with 3 foot, and that's road elevation, not
So the
ditch.
engineer would come out and shoot.
The open ditch would not solve the tile sizing problem.
Are you guys interested in a tile improvement project?
So we're gonna, you know,
Then there shouldn't be any problem with the engineer approving that.
that
Well,
county
yeah,
tile needs to
take
be
dirt
enlarged.
out.
So if you want an improvement project, there's a process for filling out a petition. And then we take that petition and appoint an engineer, and then they do their work, and we have public
So where
hearings
do
and
we
go.
get that process from?
Marge, the auditor's office, but we can get you that today.
Alright,
Yep.
well, we'll stop there.
Shoot that and see what the flow.
So we really got a couple of things.
And if there's.
If you do an improvement project, I probably wouldn't recommend surface draining at the same time. Cause the recommended drainage coefficient is half an inch per day.
3 feet.
Is a half-inch drainage coefficient, so it will take out half an inch of water. You can come up. You can
He
come up.
has to start that.
I've got 2 conversations
I know.
and hearing aids, it's not working.
Yeah, so the Iowa State recommended drainage coefficient is half an inch per day, so if you get a 2-inch rain, it would take 4 days to go down.
Yep.
So if you do an improvement project, you probably wouldn't have the need for a surface drain
To that extent, we can't change that, but we gotta.
function at the same time.
Well, if we do a large enough improvement project, but we would probably, to make that work, we'd have to go clear down to Schaefer's.
You would do the whole line, probably.
You would have to come clear from the creek if you
Yep.
wanted to eliminate the problem. We think it'd be cheaper to do some surface drainage than to, bring something large enough up to handle that.
So what he has to take this down to Doug Miller.
If he wants to
Doug's
surface
gotta
drain
go
to the
out-
road
Doug's
ditch,
gonna
yeah.
go out and have to shoot that ditch, make sure the water's supposed to run that way. He says it looks like we might have to leave some dirt taken out of the ditch. And I said, it'll depend whether the fall is that way or not. And Doug's
We
gonna-
generally don't allow
Yeah.
surface drainage through road ditches.
Okay, well, that's what we're here to learn.
But you can go ask Doug, and if he allows it, he'll come back to us. I mean, but that's
Well-
his opinion.
We've done it before.
Yeah, we have
We've got
done it,
time-
we
we've got
don't.
time done
But-
it.
But it's not,
Usually small stuff.
right, it's not good for the road to have a drainage ditch
Right,
running next to
I
it.
understand that.
That's, but if that's the only process that we have, it has been done.
They are out there.
Well, it's a lot cheaper than coming up with a 36-inch tile or something.
Oh, yes.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, economically, it's cheaper,
Yeah,
but,
but you gotta have the fall, it has to work.
yeah,
But we still have to protect the infrastructure of the
that
road.
is, I understand that,
But
yeah.
First step is gonna have Doug go out, he's gonna rummage that ditch and see if the water's supposed to run that way and see if it's in.
Right, and I don't even know, if they haven't talked to Marge if it's all in the same drainage district
Yeah,
or
it
not.
is.
It is.
We're gonna have to do a little research on that.
No, it is,
It's all
same
in
district.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's, I mean,
If Doug says it can't be done, then you gotta go.
Is-
but they, while you guys were talking, they also asked about, improvement project for the tile. So I
Right.
told them the process for petition and all that, so.
Yeah.
it's possible, but multiple ways.
Well, there's more than one way to do
There's
it.
no sense stirring the wrong kettle if
No,
we need to know where to start.
Yep,
You got more questions on that?
So we'll start with Doug Miller.
We'll start there.
yeah, you know where it's at.
Doesn't work, then-
Yeah, he's downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, probably the next question, as long as I'm standing here. Lots Creek. You know, the seeding never took on them banks and there's big washouts, I'm sure you're all aware of it.
Yes, we are.
So something, okay, just wanted to make sure you knew what we had there.
We'll probably do a project this fall and fix all those and then reseed it again and hope that we get rain this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, well, and they're too steep to start with, that's
Yeah.
what we got, so.
We're working on it.
And then I keep getting asked, when them checks gonna be able to be cashed?
When
when everybody pays their property
So
taxes.
20-some years from now, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. So we
Potentially.
just won't throw them away, probably.
No, hold on.
Give them to the next generation.
You could take them to banks. Banks will buy them, give you cash now, and then they'll collect the interest.
Really?
You have warrants, is that what you're saying? You have
Yeah.
warrants?
Yep.
But you can sell your warrants.
Sell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times they won't give you any interest on it. They'll give you the cash value and then they'll take the interest. But
But yeah,
Okay.
the warrant can be sold.
Well, I know my sisters are concerned about it. I said,
Oh.
well, you know,
Iowa State Bank buys quite a few of them.
Buys a lot of them.
okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Well,
Thanks for your
coming.
time.
Thanks.
We'll see where we go from here.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Chris, you got public discussion or? Anybody else have public discussion? I can't see behind the pole.
Nope, we're good.
Then I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda and minutes dated June 20th, 23.
So moved.
Second? Carter? Any more discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have Mr. Meyer. Enhance Iowa Grant, letter of support.
He's the educated one.
Yeah. What this is, the Enhance Iowa Grant, it's for, we're gonna be adding a museum addition out there at the Ag and Motorsports Museum. And just so you know, some of the impact that it's gonna have here, the All Iowa Racing Hall of Fame, they have a banquet down in Webster City, which will now be moving up here, and it's a sold-out banquet every year. Plus the draw that we're gonna get by having the All Iowa Hall of Fame, it's gonna have a nice economic benefit for the area. So I'm just asking for your support. We have a letter of support here, and if you sign that, we'd really appreciate that.
Do I have a motion to that effect? Kurt?
I'll second.
Josh? A motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried unanimous, we will sign it. And it is 6:27. Thank you two guys for
Thank
all
you,
your
gentlemen.
work out there at the racetrack.
Yeah,
We do
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
thank you guys.
It's a great asset to the county.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions on the safety minutes? If not, let the record acknowledge them. How about the wellness committee? Anybody have any questions on that? Seeing none, let the record show that we acknowledge them. And now we are up to closed session with Whipple, and a closed session is under code 21.51C. You have the.
Yep.
Would you call Doug Miller? He wants to come up for the closed session.
Hey Doug, we're up to the closed session if you wanna come up. Yep, bye. And then,
Kyle, your name's on this.
yeah,
You wanna explain what's going on here before we go into closed session?
I'm guessing you guys all saw your emails and stuff, that's pretty much all I know about. I did look at the, petition that was mentioned by our attorney, other than that, I don't know too much more to share right now.
So I would entertain a motion to go into closed session.
Do we need to wait for Doug to get here before we can do that?
Well, we can make the motion and we'll wait for Doug then.
Yeah, I'd make a motion to go into closed session
Do I have a second?
Can you state the code section?
for per Iowa Code 21.51C.
Do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second the motion.
Do a roll call vote?
Plath,
Yes.
Nath,
Yes.
Wactor,
Yes.
Stecker,
Yes.
Jerks.
Yes. You're staying? No?
Thanks, Todd.
Good morning, Doug.
My question is, can anybody, is this about anything to do with,
With what,
zoning?
oh yeah, I mean, with the whole, process there.
Okay,
You recording that morning, Doug?
Mine.
Good morning.
I don't have a problem with Chris's stance. It's her
Um,